You've met them before. The person who looks high class, without even trying, no Rolex, flashing, no handbag, strategically placed on the table, and yet they outshine everyone who spent a fortune trying, because here's the truth. Money can buy expensive, but it can't buy class. In fact, the louder the attempt, the cheaper it looks, the too tight dress, the heels, no one can walk in the voice that drills like a fire alarm. Real class is quiet. You see it in the way someone moves, the way they sound, even in the way they leave the room. So today, I will show you 7 small things that instantly make you look high class. Let's begin. Number 1. The effortless posture. Forget the stiff military stance or the exaggerated power. Pose high-class posture is quieter than that. It's the kind that makes you look completely at ease in your own body, shoulders relaxed and chin level. Movements unhurried, and posture only works when your clothes cooperate. A well-cut jacket that skims instead of squeezes, a skirt that falls just right, not tug too high or puddling awkwardly, low shoes you can glide in, not hobble like a baby, deer in stilettos posture, and fit do not draw attention to themselves. They erase distractions. This is where so many people get it wrong. They think elegance is about squeezing into the smallest size available, or towering in heels they cannot actually walk in, but nothing looks high class about wobbling or tugging. It is that harmony that makes people think they belong here, even in an unfamiliar room. Number 2. Hands that speak without shouting. High-class presence isn't about waving your arms like you're flagging down a taxi or freezing them like a shop mannequin. It's in the small, deliberate movements that look natural without being noisy. The way your hands rest lightly on the table instead of drumming impatiently. The way you turn a page smoothly, not like you are folding a takeaway menu. The way you greet someone with a gentle lift of the palm instead of a dramatic flail. But there's another detail here. Most people miss your hands themselves. Clean nails, soft skin, a simple, neat manicure for men. That doesn't mean gloss. It means nails trimmed and hands cared for. For women, it means polish that's fresh, not flaking like week-old pastry. Because nothing ruins an elegant gesture faster than chipped red nails or hands that look like they just lost a fight with garden shears. Refined people use their hands like punctuation marks, subtle, intentional, and always in the right place. Posture may carry you into a room, but polished hands finish the sentence. Number 3, knowing now not to reach class isn't just in what you do. It's in what you resist doing. Picture this. A waiter pours wine. Some guests instinctively grab the glass mid-pour like it might escape them. High class people, they wait. They let the moment finish before moving. That patience, that half second of restraint separates eagerness from elegance. It shows up everywhere now. At the buffet line, now others leap forward for the first plate in conversation. Now people rush to jump in before the other person even breathes. Even in handshakes, extending yours too soon feels desperate, not dignified. The secret is knowing now not to reach, waiting that extra beat, letting the gesture, the sentence, the moment land, because real refinement isn't grabbing the first chance. It is showing you trust that the next one will come for sure. It's a kind of social patience that reads as confidence, because the person who can wait a moment usually has nothing to prove to anybody else. Number 4. The temperature of your voice, not volume temperature. You know, the type who speaks like every word is a minor emergency, clipped, rushed, sharp. High-class voices have warmth, calm, cadence. They land like velvet, not gravel. Even saying "excuse me" in a slightly lower, slower tone changes everything completely. Suddenly, you are not frantic. You are composed. You don't need an accent or Shakespearean diction. You just need to sound like life is not emergency. Lower your pitch slightly, slow your rhythm a fraction, and suddenly your words carry weight instead of static. It's not about speaking more, but speaking well. It's about speaking like you have all the time in the world. Number 5. Clothing that moves quietly. This one is easy to miss. Loud shoes, jangly jewelry, clattering handbags, they betray you instantly. Refined clothing moves silently. Soft leather that flexes instead of squeaks, fabric that drapes and glides rather than rustles, like wrapping paper. Shoes that announce you with a discreet click, not a thunderclap. One of my neighbors actually left a note on the door recently asking a lady to please stop waking him with every step of her morning exit. He was not impressed by her elegance, just her volume. It's the auditory equivalent of being escorted into a room versus barging through the door. That's the point. The less noise your clothes make, the better. More people notice you if your outfit announces you before your face does. It is not high class. Number 6, protecting dignity in small moments. This is where true class quietly reveals itself. He now, a waiter spills water, most people glare or sigh dramatically. He now, a friend stumbles over words. They laugh before offering help. He now, someone trips the reflex, is often amusement before assistance. None of that feels refined. High-class people do opposite. They protect dignity like it's their own. They smooth over embarrassment so lightly that the room barely notices a quick napkin offered without any commentary at. All a gentle reintroduction instead of, oh, you don't remember me, a smile that moves the moment forward rather than freezing it in shame because embarrassment is contagious, and the person who neutralizes it instantly becomes the most elegant person in the room. And here's the part most people never think about: the tiniest, almost invisible dignity-saving gesture is the one that makes the biggest difference. We will come back to that in a short moment. Number 7. The discreet exit and the smallest gesture that saves face. Most people obsess over entrances. The dramatic hello, the outfit, reveal the first impression. But exits, they tell the real story. The person who storms out, chair scraping, bag clattering, voice raised, becomes unforgettable for all the wrong reasons today. The high-class person, on the other hand, leaves lightly. They tuck in the chair without fuss. They gather their things quietly, and they smile now. Not offer a simple farewell and slip out like silk through a doorway. That kind of exit is a final note, not a final scene. People remember it not because it was loud, but because it was clean. And here is where we return to the smallest dignity-saving gesture. I promised earlier, the one most people overlook. It's this. He now, someone forgets your name. You don't trap them in it, you rescue them quickly. Not with a mocking, oh, you don't remember me, but with a smooth, graceful reintroduction. We met at Anna's dinner. I'm Martina, delivered simply without fanfare. In that instant, you've saved them from embarrassment and shown everyone in earshot exactly how class operates. Because in the end, elegance is not in chandeliers. It is in the quiet ways you leave. People lightened, not diminished. So no, it is not yachts or calendars full of galas that make you look high class. It is posture that feels effortless, hands that are polished but never frantic, a voice that lands softly, clothes that move very quietly. The grace to wait, the instinct to protect dignity, and the ability to leave without making a scene. 7 small things, all free and all subtle. But together, they change everything. And that's the part most people miss. It's never one grand gesture, but a series of tiny choices repeated consistently. And the beauty of it, these details build on each other one by one. They stack quietly until suddenly you are unmistakably high class and refined. Now, I'm curious, which of these do you already do without even thinking, and which one surprised you most? Like, subscribe, and check my storefront. For elegant beauty and living essentials, as always, stay classy, manners matters. This is the end of our guide for today. Thank you for watching. Remember that true elegance comes from within and reflects in how you treat others around you every single day, in every small interaction you have. Practice these habits and you will see a transformation in how the world perceives you and how you feel about yourself in any social situation. Don't be discouraged if it takes time. Consistency is the key to mastering the art of high-class living and social grace in the modern world. Share this video with a friend who might find it helpful, and let's build a community of refined and polite individuals together, starting from today. Thank you for your support and for being part of our journey to make the world a more graceful place, one small step at a time. Check out our other videos on etiquette and personal development to further enhance your social skills and confidence in any environment you might encounter. Until next time, keep refining your manners because they truly matter and they define who you are as a person in society. Stay classy, always.